So what's going on, everyone? I appreciate you tuning in. Today is a very exciting day because it is Theodore's debut on Bigfoot Farmer, and we are really excited. It has been a crazy 7 years because we have 9 kids under 7, and that is amazing. We are so blessed, and each piece to the puzzle is so rewarding, and I can't put it into words how excited I am to have a new nephew, and he is so precious, and God has blessed him, and we're blessed because he is in our family. Before I go too far in this video, I would just like to stop and thank all the subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. I know we are a small channel, however, you guys are so amazing with your comments, with your kind words. I would just like to thank Cooper family for sending me this shirt. It is so awesome, and we really appreciate it. And I also would like to thank Dana, who sent us a nice card with some very kind words, and it just blew my mind of how much you guys enjoy watching our lives, and when it comes down to it, we enjoy bringing our lives to you guys. So a few videos ago, we ended up putting it out there to you of who would deliver first, and Shyla ended up being the winner. However, I'm really excited to announce that we have new lambs. Our ewe gave birth last night to 2 rams. So we're not too sure what Chris is going to do with them. However, no matter what, it is such a blessing to bring new life onto this farm, new animals, and they're pretty cute. I definitely think, here I'll show you guys, I definitely think they took more of the Katahdin genes than the Eastern Frisian, and I'm basing that off of the thickness of their tail and also the coarse of their coat. It's definitely more of a hair than a wool, and because that's what Katahdins have. They have more of a hair. You don't need to trim them like a wool sheep. Their hair falls out when like spring comes, and that way they're not just so, it's their winter coat, you know what I mean? So that hair falls out and they can stay nice and cool during the summer. But look at them, they are so precious. Here's the proud mama. Oh, they're behind her. Where are they? Here we go. We got a nice white one and a brown one.
Not only the thickness of the tail, but the thickness of their legs.
Yeah, that's very true.
Especially the brown one's back legs. He's built way more like a Katahdin.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe obviously the white and white, you got a little bit of those genes, but then you also got Mickey's, and that's the name of our ram, is Mickey, with the brown. Like, look at the thickness of those legs. That's definitely, yeah, pretty neat, huh, babe? No, it's not a horse.
It looks like a horse to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's pretty cool that we have new lambs on the farm, and now we're just waiting for the goats. And before this video is over, we're going to end up checking them and showing you how we can tell when she's going to give birth. Cute? Aren't they so cute? Aren't they so cute?
Clovey, give him a kiss.
You want to give him a kiss?
She wants to give you a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Oh.
I love you too.
Daisy.
They are so gorgeous. And they are definitely have the Katahdin hair. It is so coarse. It's definitely not like wool. And their legs, like, look at the legs. They're so thick. But they are very healthy, and I mean, yeah, they've been running around. It took a little bit to catch them too, so they definitely have energy. They're not lethargic or anything like that.
So much bigger.
I know, they're real big, huh?
So I wonder if what you have to do with their horns.
Well, we could just leave them.
Katahdins have horns typically, but Eastern Frisians don't, right?
Eastern Frisians do not.
So they feel like they're going to have little...
Yeah.
Little nubs there.
Awesome.
Do you love those?
Aren't they so cool? What do you think, Ellie? You like them? What? Awesome. Well, I'm gonna give him back to Mama, okay?
I think she would like that.
You give him back to Mama?
Thanks for letting us pet your babies.
You're such a good mom. This is her second year lambing.
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, relax. So we are still bucket training our last pig. That way we can get her over to Ida. It is going all right. Definitely not ready to move her because we're still concerned that when she's out, she'll just go wherever she wants. We want her to be able to follow food, follow the bucket. That way we just don't have madness. We have enough madness as it is. We don't need madness with the animals. So what we've been doing is just doing a suey call and then just putting some feed down and just trying to move and have her follow us within the pen, just along the line here as you see. But it's going all right. So I'm looking forward to getting her over there because I definitely don't want her to be lonely. And Ida's by herself too. Ida's by himself, I mean. He does have the goats next to him, so he has something to see, but he doesn't have another animal to rub up against and, you know, just have that animal contact that they need. So, sweet! Sweet! So that's good. She followed me back and forth a couple times. I put food down and she knows that that's a reward. So that's what the goal is. I mean, basically that's with any animal, with dogs, any type of training. So it's going pretty good, but again, not ready to move her. Behind me, this is what I love about free-ranging chickens and having animals in paddocks next to them. These chickens are out here searching for bugs, searching for grubs, getting rid of that fly larva that's probably starting to form right now, especially because this warm weather, spring is around the corner, and we just want that fly larva to go down. That way we don't have flies come summer. And you know, flies run on a 30-day rotation, so it's good to do multiple things. You got your chickens. You also can get fly predators, which I will be purchasing here very soon, and that also helps bring down that fly larva so we don't get adult flies. But chickens are a great tool to help reduce those flies in the long run. I want to give you guys an update on that second banding that we did. He's looking good. He's not limping, and so he's definitely eating. So he definitely don't have an infection on it, but I just want to get my hands on him and check him out. This might be a little interesting because I am solo right now. Hey, just Lloyd, I'll tell you what, he's starting to get a little bit more aggressive, which I don't really like. So if you guys have any tips on that, I know Gianna looked up a few things, like bringing up a water bottle and every time he does that, spray his face. But if you guys have any tips, please leave a comment down. I would love to hear what you guys maybe know or think might help, because I definitely don't want the kids in here getting hurt, and that's an issue. So let's try if I can, let's see if I can grab this weather by myself. Let's see here. Well, as I can see, his scrotum has not fallen off yet. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. He knows. He knows. And then we got Lloyd here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. The biggest thing is I know it's definitely not falling off. So it still needs to die. I gotta watch my back. I'm trying to corral him inside here. See if I can go right here. Man, I'm gonna have to put this up here. That's like there. Let's try to push him back. Hopefully he just doesn't tackle that. So he's trapped. And I Got him. But don't let go. Oh, now you're stuck, buddy. That's not good. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Come on. Alright, I hope you can see me right now. I got a different camera. So it's definitely dying. His scrotum and testicles are definitely dead, so those are useless, which is the goal. However, I don't want this dangling. It's starting to die and peel off, so that's good. And there's definitely no infection, which, Lloyd, yeah, you definitely don't want infection, because that's when your animals get obviously sick and potentially life-threatening. So he's doing real good, and I'm really happy to see that the second ban is helping to just get rid of it. I mean, overall, the point of banning has been accomplished. He's not going to be able to reproduce. However, I just want to make sure it remains uninfected, and just so that way he's healthy. That way when we come time to butcher him, there's healthy meat there for all of us. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited just about this year when we start moving the goats into the woods. Because as you can tell, let me see if I can show you guys. As you can tell, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this is all briars and vines, and all this stuff needs to get out of here. All this garbage used to be all right here. Last year, we ended up working really hard, clearing this out with chainsaws, and opened up the Tree of Life, opened up this area, so we'll be able to plant in here, so we'll have more pasture for the animals, more pastures for the sheep and the goats and our chickens. And just an amazing place to speak to God, the Tree of Life, where our creek begins, which is absolutely beautiful. And I can't talk about it enough, because when you walk up here and you look over all of our property behind me, I'm just so blessed to be able to be on this property with the stalls and this living life together, you know, trying to get closer to God and learning what He has for us and what our purpose is for. And I'm just so proud to be able to bring you guys along with our lives. And I don't know, I've already said it earlier in this video, but I really appreciate you guys. You guys leave amazing comments. You know, you can see when one of our kids are sick, you guys are worried about them, you guys send prayers our way, and we just really appreciate it. And thank you once again for watching our lives. I mean, it's amazing at what this community is doing, and I just hope to reach more people and impact the world with our family. As it continues to get warmer and warmer as each day passes, it really gets me excited. It really gets me excited to see the pasture green up. And I want to show you guys this because it's pretty cool. You guys can see where our chickens were last year. I mean, look at the difference. That's where our chickens were. Everywhere it's dark green, chicken manure is there. Right here, nothing. And that is important because that means this grass is going to be have less nutrients than this grass. So I guarantee you, as soon as we let go of the sheep, they're going to be after this grass. And we want to do a better job spreading out that manure, moving the chickens around, even up behind me. And yeah, we're not raising a lot of chickens. Last year, we did about 300 to 350. So, you know, that's a lot of chickens for us. That's the most we've ever done. And we're able to provide food for our family and others, and income for our family with people buying that chicken. So that was awesome. However, you know, we want to continue to grow. We want to continue to grow this farm, continue to build a livelihood. That way me and Chris can come home and just be with our family. how amazing it would be. You're like, all right, I gotta go to work, and it's right in your backyard. Like, that is a desire for both of us, and we just want to continue to grow this farm and continue to reach the community and impact the world. Checking Missy, just check her ligaments. Courtney from Life on Beagle Road ended up showing Gianna how to do that and how to do it properly and know what to look for. So I'm gonna pass the camera to Gianna and explain to you guys where she's at and maybe how long does she have until she kids. What do you think?
Well, so what she told me to look for is you feel for the ligaments back here by the tail, and you can feel like two like really tight rubber bands right by her tail. When you can't feel those anymore, then it should be about 24 hours, less than 24 hours.
All right.
You want to check it out, Ram? So you can almost like put your fingers all the way through there when the ligaments have disappeared.
So like you would be touching with your fingers.
Like basically feel all the way through from what she described, but you can still feel. And then the other thing is to check for
tightness.
Her milk. Feel her udders.
Yeah, the fence is on, buddy.
To see if it's really tight and
the
shiny,
udders.
then that's a good sign that you're getting them towards the end. Hers are still pretty
tight.
boggy.
Okay. Oh, her udders.
Her udders are.
What about the ligaments?
Ligaments are tight.
Ligaments are tight.
Tight ligaments, boggy udder. Not happening today.
All right. So we will keep an eye out for her. We'll probably end up checking her every day. Maybe every other day. Because we definitely don't want to miss the birth. I have never been here for her birth. We ended up missing the sheep's birth. However, that happens when you have full-time jobs. And that's why we want to have our desire to be home and just be able to see our kids grow up more and see these animals. Like, we just love this place and just want to be with each other. You know, I mean, it sounds, you know, we want to be with each other all the time. Yeah, we want, but however, we want to be able to raise our kids in an amazing way where they know where their food comes from, know what's put into it, and we're here to teach them about food and about God's creation. So the last thing I want to update you guys on is Elephant's hide and skull. Now, this was Jet's goat. And right now the hide is all dried out. I took the salt off, and the next step is what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be taking it over to my buddy's taxidermy shop, and we're gonna end up dehairing it and tanning it because I want to try to make a few things. One thing I really want to make is a pair of gloves, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but it's going to be really cool just to be able to try to use the goat to its fullest. What's up, buddy?
It's Jet's fur. He has to make something.
Yeah, so we're going to make something for Jet too, because there's definitely enough to make multiple things out of here.
Can I make a hat?
A leather hat? Well, we'll figure something out. I don't know if we have enough for that, but...
A jacket?
A jacket. We're going to need some more goats for that. But the other thing is the skull. Now, the next step with the skull is just to bleach it. I ended up picking up 40% hydrogen peroxide, and we're going to end up putting a 50-50 mix of that in water and end up bleaching the skull and the jaw. And I'm going to end up mounting it on a plaque for Jet to put in his room, and I'm really excited about that.
I didn't get that one. It's my deer skull.
Well, we can bleach your deer skull.
I want to do the same thing as that.
All right, well, we can work on that together. We'll do it all at once.
I want to do it with my
The deer skull that you found?
Yeah, and I want to keep the horns on it.
Okay, we'll figure it all out.
Daddy, could you help me could I use
I will, buddy. Well, how about this? How about you all help me end this video? All right? So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. This was just an update of loose end things that I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. There's been a lot of comments of, what's going on with the hide, the skull, what's going on with the weather, and I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Our life is really busy. We work full-time jobs, and trying to run a farm and a family is a lot, so everything doesn't always get on camera. However, I wanted to give you guys bits and pieces of what's going on and just keep you guys updated because I want you guys to know what's going on. So, again, thank you subscribers for just being such an awesome community. And we really appreciate you taking the time out of your life to watch ours. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and do not be afraid to leave comments. And we will see you guys around.
Hit that subscribe button.
Woo!
Hit that